shin and had a big ice bucket there, biggest ice bucket I've ever seen, and had his leg sitting in that one. So it'll be interesting to see. He did sustain some damage from kicking away with Scary in that first battle.
Justin Gibbons, third man in centering. Cosmo Alexandre. Brazil versus the Aussie Wayne Parr. Michael Chavello. Mark the Hammer Castellini with your ringside. Evolution 17.
Well, JW taking the advantage straight up, putting it straight on Cosmo early.
He knows that Cosmo is traditionally a slow starter, and Cosmo trying to fire back with a crossing elbow. They lock onto the grapple for the first time. Both looking for takedowns. Both negating each other. Jumping knee. Nicely done.
Well, Cosmo getting a little bit animated now against John Wayne Parr and knowing that he needs to push the pace, because if this one goes down to the judges, well, Cosmo doesn't want to have anything up for grabs or any indiscretions happening there. Wants to take it, well and truly. JW, in turn, is just going to keep the work rate up. We've seen it in earlier battles where continual scoring pays the ultimate dividend.
Brings it back to the centre of the ring. Does Wayne Parr, fires out that jab, slings to the lead thigh of Cosmo. Nice jab again, snaking it through the defence, rolling back elbow from Cosmo.
Great dimension of technique being shown from both men.
Parr goes to the bread basket. Good right hand from Cosmo. Cracks away to the right biceps area.
But this is even a different Cosmo than we saw fight Jabba Askarov, and an even different Cosmo than we've seen, of course, in Jamaica. So, if he's on, Cosmo. Now he's starting to go turtle again.
Having trouble getting through that Virgin's defence. Nothing penetrating. Good counter right hand down the tube from Cosmo. Wild uppercut. Surprising Cosmo isn't firing the jab more or the front kicks. He's got such a reach advantage here over Wayne.
Interesting defensive mode or guard of Cosmo too. He basically has his palms facing right out in order to catch the strikes. Very unorthodox of Brazilian. Of course, Australia versus Brazil, this one, an international affair. You've got to love that.
I love a good Brazilian. I used to tell my ex-girlfriend that all the time. Nice right hand from Cosmo. Outside thigh kick. Jab two from Wayne. Cosmo just gets on the outside. Wayne steps across, cracks the lead leg, and Cosmo returns the favour. Into the first round, we go to the towels.
So there'll be a bit of a limp there. Right on the shin as he checked that round kick from Cosmo. Gingerly put his foot down, and a little bit of concern there on the left shin of John Wayne Parr. Rexy Redden going to work on that with Dib. There you see Wayne just pushing forward, looking to get the big finisher in via the hands. Nice overhand right catches Cosmo side of the wheel. Jumping knee. Cosmo Alexandre, the Brazilian, getting airborne. Catch and counter from Cosmo. JW takes him down.
A little bit of a limp here from Wayne Parr. This is not good for the Australian. Second round of 3, semi-final number 1.
And I think it's that lead shin that was repeatedly kicked at by Scary, as we saw in the first round, and JW switch back the target. It's hurting, and it's starting to impede his movement, John Wayne. And
Cosmo knows it too. He's going after it.
Step through knee.
And Wayne says...
JW puts his hands up.
Justin Gibbons has to put a count on here.
He gets a count. He does. Listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd. They're trying to will him on. But JW gets back on the horse and gets ready to ride again and have another crack at Cosmo. Needs to change stance as he has and remove the target. Cosmo now
just nasty going after the leg. He'll do no favours here for Wayne. This one could be all over shortly. Wayne Parr trying to juke it out, trying to go for a knockdown. Showing great guts and intestinal fortitude. But Cosmo's got that beautiful defense. Cosmo is on his game here tonight. It's an injured Wayne Parr. How many more shots can he take to the leg?
Cosmo almost sympathetic not to kick at that injury. It's the lead shin and it has sustained a lot of damage. And Cosmo, great sportsmanship on his behalf, not attacking that injury. John Wayne rallies back and the crowd willing him on. You're talking 5,000 people all willing John Wayne Parr on here, Michael.
Takes another shot to the leg from Cosmo, and again. Now Cosmo's going to try and take out that lead leg. He wants his revenge here over Wayne Parr, who beat him last time at Evolution. Parr has seemingly only got the hands left here, and he can't get them through the watertight defense of Cosmo Alexandre. Tries again to set the right hand, but he's not able to even launch properly, given the damage taken on that left leg. All tied up, he puts the knee bar on. Justin Gibbons separates them. This crowd going absolutely ape.
Well, Parr basically unable to kick, and his mobility is well and truly affected now, potentially by the leg injury, I'd say. He's finding it difficult to flow with his footwork, in turn making it hard for him to close range. Tries to stalk down Cosmo and get into punching range.
Cosmo again kicking that leg. Jumping knee from Parr. Didn't have the starch behind it. Takes another shot. You can see the pain on his face. But he's a warrior, Wayne Parr. A lesser fighter would have stopped by now, but not JW. Checks the low kick, and it's over now. Surely it's over now. Justin Gibbons puts another count on Wayne Parr, and it's good night, Irene. Cosmo Alexandre goes through. A devastated Wayne Parr bows out due to injury. Look at the respect being shown by Cosmo. Look at the sportsmanship here from the Brazilian. And what a rare sight it is to see Wayne Parr laid out. That left shin has been badly damaged, and Cosmo is through to the final.
Well, you see Wayne Parr, he rallied due to the 5,000 people on hand just cheering their voices right out to maximum level to keep him going. Not able to continue, and a little bit of damage has been sustained to John Wayne Parr, that lead leg, unable to continue. He'll get back in the centre ring and get backstage and get attended to.
The fight has been stopped in round number 2. Your winner by TKO and making his way through to the final, Cosmo Alexandre.
Wayne Parr is out. Cosmo is through.